Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're talking about yet another monster here from the Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. Today it is the Azer, or Azer? I don't know, man, but it's a medium elemental, it's lawful neutral, and originally you look over and it looks like a dwarf, right? But do not be fooled by its appearance. Beneath its metallic-looking skin, it is a being of fire, which outwardly manifests its fiery hair and beard, as you guys can see over on the end. There are also some fire on its warhammer, which I think is kind of cool. These things are from the elemental plane of fire. They are master crafters, expert miners, and sworn foes of the Efreet, which we will talk about in a separate video. These are not born. These are actually made from other Azers. So they are each crafted from bronze by another Azer and imbued with a portion of the crafter's inner flame. So that is how they are made. They aren't born, they are crafted, essentially. They are in the kingdom on the border between the elemental plane of earth and the elemental plane of fire, a range of mountains and volcanoes whose spires rise as a series of fortresses, and there's just a ton of volcano stuff going on there as well. Again, enemies of the Efreet long ago. The Azers were allies. They helped create the city of Brass, which is something we will talk about in a separate video, I am sure, forging that home of the Efreet into one of the most wondrous places. When the Azers had finished their work, the Efreet betrayed them, making a failed attempt to enslave them as to protect the secrets of the city. Now, that is essentially what is going on there. They are the masters of metal and gems. Again, as stated earlier, they're great craftsmen, they're great miners, they can do all these different types of things, and they're lawful neutral. They are lawful neutral. I know it doesn't look like it based on the appearance from them, but they don't have an allegiance towards one thing or the other, especially in terms of the, at least as far as I can tell, they aren't sworn to any master in the elemental plane of fire or the elemental plane of earth. It seems like they try to keep to their own devices, and they don't require food, drink, or sleep. So it's very interesting. Interesting quote here from the book, by the way, is give me 100 Azer slaves and I can forge an empire that would make the gods tremble. So not great. Not great. I feel bad for these guys. I feel bad. I imagine if you wanted to, you could play as one, right? I think you could play as one in, D&D if you wanted to make your own character, have it be an Azer, and go from there. I think that'd be kind of a fun backstory, right? You have a personal vendetta to stop the Efreet. You're not evil, so you're not a monster in the evil sense, right? But you're an elemental. You do have a physical body. It's kind of like being a construct, right? It's kind of like being some type of construct. I think that would be a fun potential like homebrew type of character to make. But you see here, challenge rating of 2, not bad in my opinion. Proficiency bonus of 2. They're immune to fire and poison. They cannot be poisoned. They know Ignan as their language. Good armor class at 17, decent hit points at 39 or 68 plus 12, a speed of 30 feet. Again, decent stats in that mix as well. A creature that touches the Azer or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet of it takes 5 fire damage or 1d10 fire damage. Heated weapons, when it hits with a metal melee weapon, such as its warhammer that it has, at least according to the book here, it deals an extra 3 fire damage. Illumination, sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. It's essentially a walking torch, is what the Azer are. And then you take a look at the Warhammer here. You've got plus 5 to hit, 5 reach, 7 damage or 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, or 8 bludgeoning damage if used with 2 hands, plus 3 or 1d6 fire damage. Just a fun creature to have. If you want to have a group of these, be under the allegiance of somebody from the realm of, the elemental plane of fire, or if you want to have a storyline that is, a portion of your campaign that is the Azer versus the Efreet, and your party has to choose one side or the other, I think you could do that as well, and that would certainly be an interesting conversation or an interesting dynamic that you could throw into your group. But really, like, these guys are just some fun fun guys to take a look at. I think that it would be fun to have a player character as this creature, if you will. I think that you can have these guys interact with your party, not necessarily be like, oh, we have to go in and eliminate these guys right away. You can have some fun little storytelling bits here and there with the Azer and what they can possibly do because they are neutral, because they do have more, let's say, humanity factors to them than some of the other creatures that we reviewed here on the channel already. Gives you a little bit more creativity as to what you can do with them. Not even necessarily in like combat types of ways, but more so in role-playing and storytelling types of ways as well, to where you can have a community of Azer and possibly your party can interact, help them, or possibly help them, become the minions of the Ifrit or something along those lines. Or if you want to go like, hey, these guys are the servants of somebody from the elemental plane of fire, that's something you could do as well. They kind of have that foot soldier type of ability to them as well. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this monster down in the comments section below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and see you soon.